Prepare to be inspired by a story of resilience and tactical brilliance, because Carlos Alcaraz has just made history at the Nitto ATP Finals by mounting his very first comeback victory after dropping the first set. But here's where it gets truly intriguing. His latest triumph was not just a win, it was a display of mental toughness and strategic adaptation that leaves fans eager to see how far he can go. And this is the part most people might overlook: the way he has learned to endure and thrive under pressure in challenging indoor conditions, a terrain where he previously felt less comfortable. This year, for the first time in 3 attempts, the young Spanish tennis star was able to reverse a match going against him, fighting back from a set down in an intense, nearly 3-hour contest versus Taylor Fritz. His victory keeps him on the cusp of advancing to the semifinals, and more importantly, mathematically positions him one step closer to ending the year ranked number 1 in the ATP standings, an achievement that underscores both his talent and relentless work ethic. In analyzing the match, Alcaraz emphasized a vital lesson. A tennis match can change at any moment. At just 22 years old, he reflected on how players often get caught in the moment, feeling overwhelmed when things don't go their way. From his perspective, the key is staying present and persistent. When you're on court, you don't know what's going to happen, you're stuck in the moment. If you're not feeling your best, it's easy to fall into a negative mindset, but if you keep focusing on doing the right things, things tend to improve over time. Today, I played with much more confidence and improved my game. One pivotal moment the Spaniard pointed out was a critical 14-minute game in the second set, when he managed to serve his way out of trouble at 2-3, then broke Fritz's serve at his next opportunity. That was where the match turned around, he admitted with insight. This single game exemplified how mental resilience can reshape a contest. Beyond celebrating his victory, Alcaraz offered a detailed breakdown of some key technical strengths that influenced the match. Among these, his backhand down the line stood out, a shot he has been honing meticulously during this tournament. We've been focusing on making my play less predictable, mixing cross-court shots with down-the-line strikes at unexpected moments. Opponents usually anticipate a cross-court shot, so catching them off guard with a well-timed down-the-line can open up the court and give me a strategic advantage. We've been practicing this a lot, and I believe it's really paying off here. This shot proved crucial in opening up play against Fritz, known for his formidable baseline game. However, Alcaraz recognizes room for improvement, especially with his serve. I didn't feel as comfortable serving today as I did in earlier matches, like the one against Alex. The serve is such an essential weapon because it sets the tone for the rest of the point. When I get a high percentage of first serves in, I feel more confident and can dictate play. When the percentage dips, it's harder to control against physically resilient opponents like Fritz, who press behind returns. We made some adjustments during the match, and I think they helped, but there's always room to sharpen this aspect further. The physical aspect of this grueling encounter was impossible to ignore. It was a very demanding match, both physically and mentally, Alcaraz admitted. Staying strong and focused for nearly 3 hours, managing negative thoughts, and maintaining mental clarity is incredibly tough. Plus, the heat and humidity made it even more exhausting. Such conditions can really take a toll, especially in a long match, but I tried to stay as focused and hydrated as possible. After the match, his team quickly shifted to recovery, knowing how critical it is to be fully prepared for the final group clash. Recovery is always tough after a match like that, but we still have a day to rest and recover. We'll focus on everything down to the smallest detail, so I'm in the best shape possible for what's next. A very important match to secure my spot in the semifinals. His victory not only secures top spot in his group, but also puts him just one step away from ending the year ranked number 1 again, a goal he's openly admired since the start of the season. Still, Alcaraz is cautious about dwelling on this achievement, emphasizing the importance of focusing on the present rather than the pressure of the rankings. It's an amazing goal, and I've wanted it all year, but I try not to let it consume me. Overthinking the number 1 spot can add unnecessary stress, not just on the court but in my mind. If I keep my focus on playing well and enjoying the tournament, I believe I can perform at my best, even against tough competitors like Jannik Sinner, who is remarkably consistent and always at a high level. With 2 victories in Turin and a newfound sense of maturity and resilience, Alcaraz steps into his final group match with a mix of confidence and determination. He has learned to navigate adversity, to wait for the right moment, and to turn difficult situations around, qualities that have become crucial, especially in indoor tournaments where he previously felt less comfortable. Today proved that I can withstand the pressure even when I don't start strong, he concluded with a smile. That gives me a lot of confidence moving forward, and I look forward to whatever challenges are next. What do you think? Does this display of mental strength and strategic evolution mark the beginning of a new era for Alcaraz? Or is there still room for growth before he can consistently claim the top spots? Share your thoughts and join the conversation.